What's up, guys? Brian back from the PT channel here to talk about The Walking Dead and Shane versus Negan. Would Shane have taken a knee? I don't know, but either way, would Shane have been on his knees for Negan? And we don't know because we'll never find out because Shane is gone. But spoilers if you don't know this, but it was season 2 and in the comics and everything, we're going to talk about it. But basically, it's Shane versus Negan if that was an option. There's a lot of stuff on there too. I like Jon Bernthal, and a lot of people like Shane. I like Shane too. So basically, if Negan and Shane ever met, would he have taken a knee, and would basically Negan killed him? We'll debate that, discuss that, whatever. So post your comments below. What do you think? So would Shane be in the lineup like with this group? Would it be, would it be the place of Rick basically? On there would be the debate. We saw this on Johnny Bernthal's Instagram. He posted this himself, so it's the real Johnny Bernthal, I believe is his name on Instagram. Check him out on there. It's pretty cool. But we thought it was pretty cool there. You saw this, that he commented on it. So he still watches the show or whatever. So he said, "Oh, I wish I was there when this asshole showed up." So do you really? I don't know. Because would he have taken a knee for him? And I initially think no. I think Shane would say, "Fuck this guy," and he would get killed by Negan. So let's take a step back first to see who Shane is. Shane is a badass. He was a leader. He was a tough guy. He was probably the toughest guy of the group in seasons 1 and 2. But him and Rick go back, to the beginning, in the very beginning before the zombie apocalypse on there. So you had to like Shane a little bit because Shane wasn't always a dirtbag. But he was in a tough predicament. Rick gets shot. They go down. He goes to the hospital. Shit hits the fan. What do? I try to save him. I do all that. And that was a great flashback episode to find who Shane was and if he was this scumbag that he was kind of portrayed after sleeping with Lori and as the kid his and all this other stuff. But basically, you had to start like the Shane a little bit. I know I did. I like Shane. I think the show would be totally different if Shane was the leader, if he was still around, or if the possibility of him was another group or something. But that's for another time, another debate. But Shane, you are not around anymore, and we do miss you somewhat on there too because you were pretty crazy how you were running around. You always had this running around face and whatever. It was so crazy of a guy. He was always running at something. But Rick was the leader. Shane was always in the background. When Rick came around, he was always the man in the back there too. Rick's the leader. He's the leader of the show. Shane always couldn't take a step back. I kind of feel like Shane should have left, had a possibility of coming back, but he's gone and we'll never see him again. And the whole thing with Lori and him was just crazy of how that was. That was kind of Lori's part in there. What is the baby Judith, his or Rick's or whatever? We'll never know, but we'll see. In the comic, it's a little different. Carl actually shoots Shane when he's alive. In the show, Carl shoots zombie Shane to protect Rick in there. So as you can see here from the show, Shane is turned after Rick stabs him, and Carl saves the dad. But, it was kind of crazy how fast Shane turned, and that was the quick zombie Shane, and when he got stabbed and was going after Rick, and Carl saved the day. Boom, no more Shane. Shane's done. Shane's out of there. That was season 2, episode 15 on there. I thought that was probably, the 15 and 16, or was it 13 episodes? And it might have been 12 and 13. Sorry, I apologize. 12 and 13 of season 2 were that. But in a perfect world or something, let's see if Shane would be the leader. There's no Rick, it's just Shane. So no Rick there too. They take the place of it. Let's just play that role-playing game. Shane's the leader now. No Rick. Rick doesn't even come out of the hospital. It's all Shane. Shane's the guy to run the show. What happens? Let's say they get to the prison, right? So they get to the prison. Everything happens there. They're basically holding up the fort. They run into the guys. They basically take over the prison. That's their home. Let's say they run into the governor, because you never know. Different universe, different world, right? He meets the governor. How does that go, do you think? Do you think Shane's like, yeah, we'll give up Michonne, we'll do this, we'll bargain stuff? I don't know. No, Shane kills this guy. I think Shane kills the governor. I don't think Shane's like, all right, governor, we'll do this. It's boom, you're gone, governor. Get the fuck out of here. Shane, don't fuck around. Don't mess around. Basically how Rick became in Alexandria down the road. We have a picture side by side, which is pretty funny to see that. But you never want to go full Shane. Full Shane is too much. But Shane is a leader. He was surviving. He was protecting his group. So I think they never leave the prison. I think they get to the prison. They stay there. They're right there where it is now. There's other conflicts that come about. People get sick. All that crap. So there is no governor. He doesn't come back with a tank. He doesn't do any of that stuff. But we don't get to that point. So Shane was already at the point where Rick was in Alexandria there. See the side-by-side comparison? You see Shane and Rick. He was going Shane mode on there too. But again, there is no Rick now in this universe that we're talking about. You got Shane. He's teaching Carl to shoot, protect, do all this, be a leader as well. They don't leave the prison. They stay at the prison, so they don't even meet Negan or Alexandria, any of those people. But let's just say that, you know, they get there, the governor shows up with his tank, all this bullshit. It kind of plays out the same exact way. But that's just the perfect universe, a parallel universe that I see it is, with Shane versus the governor at the prison or whatever. But let's say they have to leave now. The prison's no more. They go out. They have to run into this. They go Alexandria. Everything plays out exactly the same. You just place Rick with Shane. Does he kneel? I think no. I think Shane says, fuck that. I think they still kill the Saviors. I think they do everything there too. Let's just say it up to exactly a point. There's Rick. Instead of there, you see Shane looking up at Negan. I don't even think he kneels. I think Shane gets forced down to the ground and he gets killed. I think he sets that example. I think Shane is gone. They have no leader, and it's a totally different universe in that as well. But so I don't know how that would go. So I think that Shane would not kneel, and as a result, he would die. I think this is just a funny meme here on there too, because he's always had that face and he's always running around. I'm gonna go watch the DVDs. Let's go. Let's do it. I think that's just perfect. So what do you think, guys? Do you think Shane would have taken a knee if there? You know, I know it's just a fun little thing to have on there. He wasn't there, so we'll never know. But what do you think? Do you think he would have? Do you think he would have taken the knee and got revenge later on? Would he know when his goose was cooked and he would have died? So let us know, post comments, and thank you for the support, guys.